Here comes the mix-up. Oh my god, they just choked it up. Handle with care. You can't drop drive impact. Next, the counter. What's next? Getting up close and clutch anti-air. With super arts into play, it's really any drive impact misses. He burns out. The low. All the throw connects. I can't believe it. Ooh, put a little extra on that. Like they are done. Player 2 clinches the win. But that could have been anyone's game. No way we could have called that. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Changes the pace with the fireball. Jumps up. This fight is just underway. What kind of game plan do they have? Taking stock. Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. Trips him up. Absorbs the attack and fires back. Hits with the overhead. Player 2 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. Neither of them willing to back. There's the drive impact that's going to lead to a juicy punish counter. KO! Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Opts to create space to start. Are we going to see some fireworks here? Projectile to try and change the situation. Player 1 out goes close scuffle, and now they gotta have a plan for the next round. A quick breather. You've gotta be mindful of reach and jump ins at this range. This is a turning point. The experiencing burnout in there. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Drive boosted Hadouken. Dashes forward. Oh, tries to act quickly, but with the attack. Gotta do better than that. Perfect execution with the anti-air. Oh, what's this Jinju Hado gonna do? What will they do next? Checking with the fireball. How will they react? Throws them. Amazing. Nothing stops this train. This is the time to believe in your ability. Noticeable light lead. Super art to show up what a PhD in the flatline zone. Player 2 gets the win in a convincing fashion. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Shows the medium kick. Hits up the counter. This is going to be huge. Nice counter. That counter's got to have rattled them. A dangerous range here. You don't want to get jumped on a long recovery move, or you're going to eat tons of damage. That attack landed for a counter hit. They'll have to decide how to follow up. Player 1 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. Fires off and she gets him. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Jumps in. The next round is beginning. What's gonna happen now? Answers that jump in with a perfectly timed parry. They made it look easy. Jump-in attacks have a lot of lag time associated with them and are very vulnerable to perfect parries like we just saw. Player 2 will have to deal with hits them with a stop and pop. Grabs and throws them away. Player 1 is working with a better gauge. What can they do with it? Sets up with the jump-in. The stun! Is it gonna be over? Player 1 with the rhythm owning that space. Solid and that closes it out. Player 2 was an absolute beast in that match. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Throws a projectile to zone the opponent. Brushes that off and keeps going. This fight is just underway. What kind of game plan do they have? Not much damage dealt so far, but they may be looking for an opening to run with. Player 2 in that dangerous burnout state. They need to hold out. Player 2 has used up all of their drive gauge. Neither of them willing to back off yet. Gets the knockdown, and now? They can't squander this punish counter chance. Jinju Hadouken! Player 2 needs to hold out until their drive gauge recovers, experiencing burnout. Closing moments of the match. One hit's gonna do it. Both of them are low on health and are gets tagged by the fireball. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Goes for the throw. Medium kick hits. Throws him. What's next? That throw will do some good damage. Hits him with a stop and block. Player 2 in dire straits with burnout. Up and over. Out of drive gauge. Now's the time. Both fighters have a full super meter on deck. It's a good spot to use the super. Will this be enough to kill?
What's wrong?
It doesn't kill. They're still in the flatline zone. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Gets them with the anti-air. That's some big juicy damage on that counter hit. That attack landed for a counter hit. They'll have to decide how to follow up. Neither of them willing to back off.
Not so fast.
Player 2 can't let will this super art connect? Takes a trip. Where is their opening? Intercepts. Slick anti-air finish. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now?
Pay attention.
Early round decisions are so important to set the tone. Jumps up. Still slugging it out at this range. Big throw. What'll happen here? Fireball hits him with a stop and pop. Not much life difference. Player 2 in dire straits with burnout. Breaks the block with a throw. They can't squander this punish counter chance.
Nothing.
Yo, are they actually dead?
Sit down and shut up.
Flatline zone. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. Star charges up the blast ball. Hits him with a stop and pop. Ooh, snap kick sends him spinning. Player below. Forward throw. Laying the pressure on Thick. Impact counter. Ooh, that's so sick. Player 2 is barely hanging on to the burns out. Player 2 is looking at a crimson. Nothing stops this train. Noticeable life lead. Is a comeback still possible? Tries to act quickly, but with the attack. Wraps it up with a throw. Player 1 was an absolute beast in that match. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. This is gonna be bad news. Goes low. Brushes that off and keeps going. Throws him. What's next? Closes the gap for the grab. Player 2 is going to have a hard time managing their drive now. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Does a good job of pushing back. Beautiful setup with that attack. Heading into the get zone. Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Goes with the projectile for their opening shot. Sticks. There's the drive impact that's going to lead to a juicy punish counter. The super art hits. Will this kick both fighters into full gear? Whips with that huge attack. Goes for the jump in. Genius read. The exchange blow.
Not so fast.
Are we gonna see it? And whips. They're wide open. Okay, here we go. There's a burnout. Opts for the critical art. Come on now, let me hear you say it.
Sit down. I've had enough.
Both fighters are hurting. This at least closes it out. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Ooh, the drive impact hits for a punish. Next, the counter. Close range projectile. Nothing stops this train. Spends it all on the super. Not shy one bit about it.
What's wrong? Get up.
Fireball pressure. No way. No signs of letting up from out of the corner. The drive impact doesn't work. are not willing to... Are you kidding me? Player 2 is a force to be reckoned with.
Round 1.
It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Sets up with the jump in. Zones with the fireball. Hits them with a stop and pop. Caught their eye on the air. Wow, shut down. Neither of them willing to back off. Oh! Punishes that ill-timed attack with a drive impact. Very bad choice there. This is a huge chance to make it feel it. All right, what's coming up next? Absorbs the, baits out the attack and gets the punish counter. Down to the wire. Good heads-up decision, opting for the drive impact. Finishes with the throw. Player 1 on the board first with a win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Hits with the overhead. Shinku Hadouken! Player 2 has a slight life lead. There's been some back and forth, but no one has dominated the fight. Still slugging it up, hits them with a stop and pop. Player 1 needs to use the threat of the corner here. Knockdown and... Player 1 with... Oh, what's this? Good heads-up decision, opting for the drive impact. The big flex. The broken jaw. Shin Shoryuken!
What's wrong? Get up!
What a finish! Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. They are letting it fly from the get-go. Drive boosted Hadouken. Player 2 managed their drive gauge well to create lots of opportunities for themselves. Let's see if they can maintain this rhythm. Shinrai, willing to risk it for the overdrive. Player crowns him from above. Turns out. Okay, here we go. Scuff him. What are they gonna do? What now? Knockdown. Here comes the mix-up. They are done. I've seen a lot of fights in my day, but nothing even comes close to this one.
Round 1.
It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Throws a fireball. Hits him with a stop and pop. Picture perfect punish counter. Player 2 is just about out of drive after that. A dangerous range here. You don't want to take a big gamble and rips out a raw super. Player 2 needs to deal with this burnout. That's some big juicy damage on that counter hit. Grabs him. Dashes up. Great work finding, doesn't let in there. Player 1 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Projectile to try and change the situation. The quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? Risky up-close scrap still going. Jumps in, brushes that off and keeps going. Dashes forward. A quick breather. Shinku Hadouken! Using the super can open up huge chances for you. Both sides getting... What's this Shinku Hadouken gonna do? Player 2 is on track to Crown closes it out. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. They are letting it... This is gonna hurt. This can lead to some big damage. Nothing stops this train. Taps him on the toe. Turns out. Okay, here we go. Tons of space between the fighters now. What are they cooking up? Punish counter sets the table. Oh, here we go. Shin Ashogeki. This could be make or break. Low heavy. Connects with the throw. Gets the side. There's a pin. It is over. I've seen a lot of fights in my day, but